President, how are you? I'm Ong Lian, Assistant Community Program Commissioner for the Singapore Scout Association. Over the past 6 years, your leadership as our Chief Scout have inspired us to do our part to make Singapore a better home for all of us. Today, together with Scouty Bear, we will also hear our scouts whom you have interacted with during your term as President and Chief Scout. Let me go first. I would like to thank you for the inspiration you have provided me and to countless other women as Singapore's first female president. You have shattered prior deep-seated beliefs and demonstrated that female leadership is achievable and essential for the progress of our nation. Witnessing your dedications, strength, and unwavering commitment to public service has instilled in me a sense of determination and ambition. Thank you for leading by example with grace and poise. Let's hear what the others have to say.
Hello everyone, I am Louis Low, a patrol leader in Pathlight School Scout CCA Grove. I am here to share my experience meeting with She Scout President Halimah Yaakob. I met Madam President at the Thomson East Coast MRT station during the Scout Job Week launch on 1st September 2022. I shared with her what I learned while shadowing the MRT station manager as he did his duties. She was pleased and praised me for doing my bit to help and contribute. At that moment, she made me proud to serve Singapore as a Scout. To President Madam Halimah Yaakob, thank you for your service. Your dedication and guidance has inspired us all. I wish you continued success. All the best.
Hello everyone, my name is Jaden Yap, a Senior Sixer at Cologo Scout Group. I remember the first time that I met Madam President was at this year's Job Week launch at Jurong NTUC Healthcare. I was helping 2 senior citizens with making their photo frames by helping them to tell some colours that they chose from the magazines when Madam President walked past and was having a conversation with them. I was very inspired by her because of how kind she was with her words. Dear Chief Scout, President Halimah Yaakob, thank you very much for the incredible contributions you have made during your time as the Chief Scout of Singapore. Your dedication, leadership, and unfaltering commitment have truly transfigured the experience of many Scouts, including myself. I wish you continued success and fulfillment in all your endeavours.
Hello, I'm Muhammad Shaul Hamid Niaz, a venture scout from the Oran Raffles Scout Group. I'd say my most memorable experience with Chief Scout was during the Job Week launch 2023 at NTUC Health. While our scouts were interacting with the elderly, Chief Scout took the time to speak to every single scout and person there, both scout and elderly residents. She was very genuine in wanting to get to know everyone and their lives. She was also very casual and friendly with the elderly. Overall, I felt that Madam President was very connected to and understanding of every single person around her, and she has been a wonderful and much-loved President and Chief Scout throughout the past few turbulent years. Once again, thank you, Madam President, for all the contributions to Singapore and Scouting.
Hi, Madam Halimah. I'm Michael Poh, the Assistant International Commissioner. In May this year, I represented the Singapore Scouts at the coronation event of His Majesty King Charles III in London. When I was informed by our Chief Commissioner that you have extended an invitation for youth member Ria Han and I to join in London for the overseas Singapore reception, I feel very honoured and excited. During this event, knowing that we were both very excited, you calm us down and make us feel very much welcome. Your warm and genuine interest in our work at the coronation event took away all the tiredness and fatigue from an entire day of service in the cold and rainy London day. Thank you for caring for us and inviting us to join you at the reception. We will never forget this. I want to wish you all the very best in your endeavour. Thank you very much, Madam Halimah.
Hi, my name is Lim Suchi and I'm a scout for Woodlands Primary School. Dear President Halimah, I feel really sad that you are retiring, but I really appreciate you being our president. You deserve a wonderful life as you are so kind when I first met you during the Job Week launch. I hope all the amazing opportunity comes to you.
I
am Divya from Woodlands Primary School. Thank you, Madam Halimah, for helping Singapore to be a better place. As a Singaporean, I really appreciate your hard work put in to make our nation better and safer. I want to express my deep gratitude for the dedicated work you do day after day. You made a great change in Singapore. Thank you for also caring about all Singaporeans, asking for their opinions and making improvements. Being the first female president of Singapore and making this many changes to our nation is amazing. Thank you for caring for your Singaporeans, the nation and everything. Thank you.
Dear Madam Halimah, I remember when I met you in person, you gave off a very comforting and someone that is easy to express views towards. I want to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude for your dedicated service to our nation. Being the first female president of Singapore has been truly inspiring for a woman like me. Your leadership and commitment to the betterment of our country have been truly commendable. I also want to extend my warmest well wishes to you. May your future endeavours be filled with success and may you continue to make positive impact in Singaporeans. Thank you once again for your service and may the future hold only the best for you.
My first interaction with Madam Halimah was actually at the 2018 RDG Chief Scout event. At that time, my unit was tasked to build a pioneering project for the event. Though there was some slight disappointment as Madam Halimah wasn't able to go on our structure, we were still heartened that she took the time to interact with us and was engaged in what we had to share. Fast forward 5 years later, I had the honour to personally interact with Madam Halimah once again. This time in a London function in conjunction with the King's coronation. Though our interaction was short, it was definitely humbling to know that, as quoted from CNA, Madam Halimah was in fact a president for the people. Despite being more than 10,000 kilometers away from mainland Singapore, Madam Halimah still took the time and effort to interact with Singaporeans abroad.
Hello, Madam President Halimah Yaacob. I'm Irdina Ma, the Assistant Administration Commissioner of the Singapore Scout Association. Listening to all the stories and letters from the Scouts, you've been an inspiring and empowering role model, not only to girls and women, but also the youth, as the first female president of Singapore. It was an honor to be able to interact and hear from you during the Your Voice Youth Leadership Fireside Chat. Your encouragement will give our youth confidence to become leaders in their own right. Thank you for all that you have done, and I wish you all the best.